Hello, hi guys, welcome you all to the DevOps Delight YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see yet another task of our 100 days of DevOps challenge. I am here on the Chrome browser. Let me type engineer.kodekloud.com/practice. Hit enter. Got this task's UI because I auto saved my password and username. In your case, it may differ. It will prompt you to enter your username and password. Once you have given those details, you will also get the same screen as like me. Just besides the 100 days of DevOps headline, let me click on the start button to get our today's task. Today is our day 10 Linux bash scripts. Let me click on the start button. It may take 1 or 2 minutes to load our task. Meanwhile, I'm skipping the video here for a while. Okay, we got our task. First, let me read the task, then we will look into the solution. The production support team of Xfusion Corp Industries is working on developing some bash scripts to automate different day-to-day tasks. One is to create a bash script for taking websites backup. They have a static website running on App Server 2 in Stratos data center, and they need to create a bash script named blog_backup.sh, which should accomplish the following tasks. Also remember to place the script under /scripts directory on App Server 2. Create a zip archive named xfusion_blog.zip of /var/www/html/blog directory. Save the archive in /backup and app server 2. This is a temporary storage as backups from this location will be clean on weekly basis. Therefore, we also need to save this backup archive in Nautilus backup server. Copy the created archive to Nautilus backup server in /backup location. Please make sure the script won't ask for password while copying the archive file. Additionally, the respective server user, for example Tony in case of App Server 1, must be able to run it. Okay, here they are asking us to first take zip archive. Name of it should be xfusion_blog.zip, and we are going to archive the files in this particular location /var/www/html/blog, and we need to write the shell script in the location /scripts in App Server 2, and the name of our script should be blog_backup.sh. And yeah, and also we need to copy the archive, whatever we are creating it here, we need to copy it into the /backup of our backup server. All right, and also we need to make it executable for any of the root user access. With that said, let me first log into App Server 2. By default, we are in the jump host. To log into App Server 2, we need details of it, right? So let me click on this details of all users and servers button here on top right. Search App Server 2 details. So this is the App Server 2. Steve is the username. Server name is stapp02. Let me copy the password. SSH Steve @stapp02. Type yes and then paste the password. Hit enter. Let me become a sudo user. Paste the password. Yeah, now we are inside App Server 2 as a root user. Now let me check whether scripts folder exists or not. Yes, it is there, ls-la. As of now, we have no files here in this particular directory. Now let me go to cd ... and then backup ls-la. Here also we have no files. And see, let me go to this particular location to see what is there in this particular directory. ls-la. We have index.html, .gitkube folders. So this we are going to zip archive, and then we are going to move this zip archive to the backup server. Let me see what is in the index.html. And welcome to Xfusion Industries blog. Okay, this is the content inside the index.html. Now we need to create a script named blog_backup.sh within the /script folder. Let me go back there. cd ~, and then cd scripts Okay. Now let me do the ls-la. No folder, no file exists. So now let me type vi blog underscore backup.sh and press I. So let me write the shell script for it. bin/bash, and then let me print echo. What are we going to do? First we are going to zip archive. So let me type echo a zip archiving file, and then we are going to use zip-r. So r means recursively, and then we are going to do it in the backup and slash what is the name of our newly creating zip. So it would be exfusion carp underscore blog dot zip, and then from where. So this is the location /var /ww /html/blog. Now we have zipped our file. Now we are going to copy. Let me type echo copying zip archive. Now we are going to use the SCP protocol to copy zip archive from our app server to backup server. So SCP and then location backup /exfusion carp underscore blog.zip, and we are going to copy it into the backup server, right? So we need to give the backup server username and password. So username here, Clint is the username, and stbkp01 is the server name. Clint @ then name of our backup server stbkp01, and where we are going to copy this particular zip file. So it is going to be in the backup folder of the backup server. See here. And finally, let me print echo successfully copied zip archive into the backup server. All right. Now let me press escape:x, enter. Let me see what is the permissions for this particular blog underscore backup.sh. So it is not having any of the execute permissions. So we need to, as they asked here, we need to make sure any user can able to run it. I mean to say can execute. For that, we need to give the chmod +x and then blog underscore backup.sh. Now ls-la. See, it is having execute permissions. Now let me generate SSH keys. For that, SSH -keygen -t rsa. Enter, enter again. Now let me copy it. SSH. We need to copy the private key from our backup app server to backup server, so that it will not ask any of the user to enter the password. See here they asked, right? It won't ask for password. For that we are making the SSH authentication. SSH copy -id, and then what is the username? Clint is the username and stbkp01 is the server name. Let me copy the password. Clint @stbkp01. Hit enter. Type yes. Now let me paste the password. So password we need to copy it again. Yes, it is successfully copied. Now let me try to log into backup server. SSH clint @stbkp01. See, it did not ask us for the password. Now let me go to ls-la/backup to see any file or folder exist. See, right now we can't able to see anything here. Now let me exit. Now we are again in the app server 2. Let me run this script, whatever we created, bash, and then our script name, blog underscore backup.sh. See, we run this particular script and then zip archiving file, what it is going to do, copying zip archive, and then successfully copied zip archive into the backup server. Now let me log into backup server again to validate whether this zip archive copied successfully or not. stbkp01 ls-la backup. See here, now we can able to see zip archive file, right? So as we have completed that task, let me click on this check button to validate our work. Click on confirm. System is evaluating our work. Yes, we did it right. Congratulations. That's it for this video, guys. See you in another video with yet another task of 100 days of DevOps challenge. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing. One thing, guys, while you are mentioning the name of the scripts, make sure you copy paste instead of typing on your own. Thank you.